Okay, so this message is just for anybody who is feeling really overwhelmed or struggling with what's happening in the world, with what's been going on the last couple of years, with what's been going on the last couple of decades. Anyway, this message is meant for you, whoever you are, and whoever is listening to this. It's just a little words of encouragement to say that you're not alone, and that even though it just feels like everything is a mess at the moment, it feels like we're cleaning up a really messy room, and when you've got everything all over the floor, it's even messier. But it is going to get cleaned up. And one of the ways that we can make this roller coaster ride just a little bit easier is by loving ourselves more and just being kinder to ourselves and having a little bit of compassion for what we've gone through, but also having, and then I should say, once we can extend that compassion to ourselves, we can extend it outwards. And I just wanted to say that you're never alone, that we're all struggling to come to terms with all of these wars, and how they're even allowed to get away with this begs the question. Where are they even getting the money to be able to do this? Well, actually, a lot of it is our tax money. True. Like, if you really wanted to get to the root cause, then we could just stop. We could just go after the people that are building the weapons, right? Because surely it's just insane to think that we're actually still allowing these weapons to be built. Like, this is a serious question. Why are we allowing these weapons to be built? And where is the money coming from to build them? Well, could it be that it's actually our tax money? Possibly. Anyway, this message is just for anybody who has been struggling amidst these crazy times that we're living in. It's really easy to get overwhelmed. Bill, I'm going to have to call you back. That's a little call from my friend Bill. But yeah, it's really easy to get overwhelmed, and actually the challenge is to not allow ourselves to get overwhelmed in these times where there's so much crazy shit happening. And I just wanted to send out this little message to say, what's really, really, really vitally important that we do now more than ever is to love ourselves through all of this chaos, to give ourselves a little bit of a break, and to stay focused on doing what we love. Because when we stay focused on doing what we love and what fills up our soul, then that ripples out as well, so that other people will feel inspired as well to do what they love. And there's actually so much more to this message than just that. But for now, I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm just going to say, yeah, these times are crazy. And it'd be easy to, get overwhelmed and to think, what the fuck is the point in all of this? The same way I'm actually thinking, what the fuck is the point of this message that I'm recording? But there is a point, and the point is this: you are here to shine, and you are here to share your message, share your story in your own unique little way, whatever way that you want to share it. You're here to sing and express your voice and to dance like no one else is watching. And we're all here in these times to just encourage each other and to remember that beating heart within us, we are meant for these times. And we're also meant to overcome this war within ourselves and this war without. And, I don't know why these wars are even allowed to happen. I actually can't believe that they're allowed to happen. And maybe it's time that we all started to ask the same questions, like, who the fuck is funding these wars? Who is building these weapons? Anyway, the point of this message is for anyone who is feeling alone, for anyone who's feeling like, what the fuck is going on out there? This is just to say that you're loved and you're not alone. And I still don't know what the point of all of that shit that's going on out there. I still don't know. Like, I'll never know. None of us could ever know why little babies and mothers and anyone, fathers and brothers, being injured and murdered. Like, what the fuck is the point of all of that? None of us will ever have the answer to those things. And now I'm forgetting what the point of this message. Okay, so the point of this message is just for anyone who feels alone and for anyone who's questioning, what the fuck is the point of all of this? That you're never alone. And that just you being here at this time on planet Earth, there is a purpose for you being here. And even if that is just to be with animals or to be a shining light for your family or your community, or to just, even if it is just going to the supermarket and saying one kind word to somebody that could just change their day or make their day, then your very existence matters. And that's what the point that I'm trying to make. All of our existence matters. And everything that's happening at the moment is like anti-life. The wars and the agendas and the fucking the pro-abortion thing, like that's a whole other topic that I don't even want to, a rabbit hole that I don't even want to go down at the moment. Maybe I'll just have more of these rambling bedtime talks. But let's just keep this one loving. And just remember that You're not alone. And maybe it's time for you to share your story, to express your truth. And maybe it's time for us to start speaking honestly about these wars and really start just asking basic questions like, who's funding them and why are they allowed to go on? I don't know. I don't know the answers to those. Maybe you do. Whoever's watching this, maybe you can help me along. But the point of this message was just to say that you're loved and you're not alone, and to encourage you to speak your truth and speak out about what's happening now. Because those things that trigger us are actually invitations for us to share more of our truth and speak out about what really matters to us, because what matters to us, I can guarantee you it matters to so many other people as well. So just speak your truth and know your worth and know that you're never alone. This was one big rambling message for somebody who was meant to hear it. Yes, somebody was meant to hear it. And if I look all tired and sleepy, it's because I am. But yeah, there's a light within that we can only shine. And yeah, there's a reason that we're all here at these times, at these most fragile yet most, I would say these times have the opportunity and the vision that I see is that we can thrive. We can all thrive so much just from coming together to create beautiful communities where everybody thrives, young and old, where we don't have to compete against each other. We don't have to fight over what's yours and what's mine. They were the old days. But the times that we're living in now call for so much more heart and truth and love. And yeah, I think I'm going to do more of these little bedtime. Anyway, this little message was meant to find you. And I'm going to say goodnight now, because my little ADHD brain is totally going off into 10 different tangents. But I just want to say that you're not alone, and I love you. So you are loved. Just remember that. You are loved. You are loved.